The genie bottle. Well, ancient lamp anyway.
Hey look, a lamp.
Lying at your feet is a strange lamp of ancient design. Spots of gold shimmer through the thick grime that coats it. As you hunker down for a closer look, the lamp jerks slightly, almost imperceptibly.
You're overcome with the urge to drop this lamp. Give in and wipe it clean.
The lamp feels strangely hot to your touch. As you wipe away the years of dirt and grime, it trembles in your hand. Heavy smoke spills out of the spout of the lamp, falling to your feet, where it flows away from you. The vapor arches into the air and starts to take shape before you.
Who summons me? What? One of you?
His face twists into a sneer and he flexes his claws.
What's wrong, Godwoken? Did the Seven turn you down too? Or are you here seeking even more power? I should strike you down where you stand, God-taint.
Ask why he would kill you for being Godwoken.
Because it would be a kindness. I've known the power you feel, the promises you were made. I too was named Godwoken once. My god gave it all. Power, glory, hope. It was intoxicating. Until she took it away.
This seems like it might be similar to what happened to the woman in the original cutscene of the game. The weird witching woman that suddenly lost all her powers. So they're aligned with some sort of otherworldly power that gives them extra capabilities. But there's nothing. It comes because the source is something else. It can also be immediately taken away from them.
Deep inside, you can feel your god stirring. It's recoiling, revolted. No wonder Zor's Stissa turned this one away.
Unworthy, she said. Unworthy to be divine. So she gave it to another. What kind of a monster gives you that power only to strip it from you? To promise you will be the light of the world and then cast you into darkness?
Divinity can only be granted to the best. You have to say you agree with the gods.
It was my birthright. They promised me greatness and then cast me aside like a used rag. So I looked elsewhere. The Void said I could have eternal power. That I could be the light of the world. And it delivered. I have power unlike any Godwoken. Even if I lack my freedom. It laughed as I was sealed away in that lamp. Be the light of the world, Godwoken, it said. Even so, it was more honest than your hellish Seven.
Shake your head in sadness. That is such a terrible joke.
You are the joke if you believe the gods will honor their words. You will see. You and your gods are a blight upon this world. I would rid the world of your corruption, not help you spread it.
So, persuasion check. Mystic option. Argue that not all Godwoken are bad. If you have the gods' power, you can fix their mistakes.
You see the rage in the Djinn's eyes fade a little. He flexes his claws as he thinks over what you've said.
Perhaps you are right. I have spent so long locked away with nothing but anger for company. Very well, Godwoken. Tell me, what do you wish for? Do you wish for power, wealth, knowledge, or to see your enemies gone?
Tell it the most obvious thing. You wish to be rid of the thing inside your head once and for more.
That not even I can do. Though I do wish you the utmost luck with that particular problem. You will need it dearly. Choose again, Godwoken.
Wish to be able to wipe your enemies from sight? Well, you might as well blind me at that point. Is this a favor genie that gives you more or less what you wish for, or is this an evil genie thing? Power, wealth, knowledge. Let's go on for knowledge. We've asked knowledge before.
A hungry mind. Very well. Let's find us something to feed it. There are as many ideas in the world as grains of sand on the beach. But I think you will find this one especially intriguing. You have had your wish, Godwoken. We are done here.
Skin graft. Skill book. Empty gene empty gene lamp. Still worth a lot of money. Skin graft. Requires polymorph 3. Reset all cooldowns, remove burning, necrofire, poison, and bleeding. Yeah, that's quite good. 1 action point cost. Can only be used once per combat. Do you have polymorph 3? Yes. Well, not exactly what I expected, but pretty useful anyway. Money and a skill book. To be fair, that skill book is worth I would have bought it anyway, and it's worth more money than anything he probably could have given me, so thousands of gold pieces at least. 2,000 at the minimum. What's all this then? The burning prophet. Looks like a puzzle. These are 5 torches surrounding it. An altar, so probably if you succeed, something will appear there. That would be my guess.
Here lies Patrick, prophet. He perished in this place, predicting the downfall of Brachus Rex. Burned alive.
The statue stands before you in silence. It reaches to the heavens, as if praying for release from its chains.
This sort of looks like it might be on fire. Nothing on this. Yeah, it's where are the chains? It's correct sequence probably. You choose poorly, it'll doused immediately.
Do not be damned, but these torches won't stay lit.
We lit the torches, but the flames quickly died. So there needs to be something else. Or we ignite them all with a spell.
What's happening to the shrine?
As the torches around you flicker and crack to life, you hear a low groan. It starts soft, then crescendos until your chest rattles and your head buzzes.
Brachus Rex! Gods damn you to this hell in which I suffer! Gods damn these burning flames!
Brachus Rex, ask what evil the Mad Kings wrought upon him.
All that's twisted, all that's profane, all that's immeasurably cruel has been touched by Brachus' withered hands. I knew him, and knew his secrets. I saw his rise and fall as woven into the tapestry of time. He branded my truth as blasphemy, and I burn for it! Just when the agony subsides, another pilgrim makes her way to the shrine and puts flame to the torches. They think to honor me. Instead, they incinerate me!
Say you've seen the horrors of Brachus' reign with your own eyes, you wouldn't wish them on anyone.
I live that horror. The truth invites danger. Some would sooner be swallowed by the void than tell it. Wait. You. I see it. You, too, follow a path consumed by fire. You must take my gift from among the flames. With it, you will know truth. With it, you can...
The rumble reaches a deafening forte, then dissipates. The voice is gone. Only the whisper of the wind fills your ears.
Medium invisibility, medium intelligence, high quality tormented soul. Book of Prophecy. A title is etched on the thick Bible's cover, Chronicles of the Ever Age. Every page speaks either of tragedies long past or those still to come. As you leaf through the tome, a name catches your eye, Brachus Rex. There was no lamp or sun, yet the light blinded me. It was divinity, not as man or woman, not as creature or homunculus, but as element, pure and whole, a sea of source both above and below. The light was soon to fade, however. The shadow of a great dragon passed below, chilling my nerves and blanketing Rivellon in darkness. Upon the great worm rode the mad king Brachus Rex. He cast an impossibly long leash on the divine light, as a fisher might cast his line into the sea. The mighty dragon plunged, pulling the brilliant aura with it. I was suddenly engulfed in nothing, void, emptiness. From the silence came one unmistakable sound, the pounding of a hammer. It's closed. So, what is the significance of the prophecy? Brachus rakes riding the void dragon into the divine, pulling it with them. And then pounding of the hammer. Cat's treasure. We should spot it automatically, I think.
I've spotted something.
Could be something totally worthless. Electric discharge and gold. I guess the joke is that it's a box. Cats like boxes, right? So, this is an ambush. It's a cursed oil. Apply slowed, ignoring magic armor as a chance to explode on movement. Is this cursed oil? No. Some of these people look different now. There was a game update. Did they always look like this? I have no idea what the update contained, so things might be different this time, but I have no idea why. What's the difference? More dead dwarves. Cursed poison. Acid and poison, right? Ooh, it applied acid to the barrel. I guess it does armor damage. Also, I can't get rid of surfaces. Forever fire, is it? I think you need to bless it to get rid of it. At least it's not cursed smoke. I think the best option for us would be simply to ignite the poison. It'll burn for a couple of turns and then that's it. Oh, someone can teleport there, lower the branches, that's not a problem.
Careful, I've spotted a trap.
Oil might be the only thing I can throw there, really. Not sure it'll ignite anything though. It isn't exactly where we want to be, but it could be fairly significant.
Careful now, that's a trap.
Right, I think we have to be somewhat careful here. Cautionary pamphlet. Single fires they use to lure ships, probably. Do not follow the light. Yeah, I'm sure I want to shut this down at some point, but is this the point? That's the goal. Probably get in there without having to fight anything there. Question is it worth it? Do I get something from not killing everything here? We could use the teleporter pyramid too. Right. I'm holding out hope that basically by killing the who's ever possessing these people, we might be able to save some of them. It's a lot of dead people. Cold Crawler Voidwalken, 1000 shield. These are level 11, I'm level 10 I guess, so it's not too bad.
Looks like this is Lohar's place, or what's left of it. Could Mordors have survived this?
Let's see if we can lure it.
On the bridge ahead. But where's it going?
Apparently something there. Right. Dug itself deep. I guess that's basically more or less a warning. So you know what you're gonna get into. We need a lot of physical attacks. Most of the enemies are just wet smudges on the ground. Out of curiosity, what exactly do I have as options for spells? I'm not sure fire is a good idea here. Well, I don't actually think any of these are all that great of an idea. We need physical attacks, boost, things like that. Which I have plenty, I guess. Someone should take a bless. Whatever. I'm sure we'll be fine. At the same time, I don't know what their physical attack power is going to be.
Good gods!
The dwarf rocks on her haunches, gnawing at her own bloody knuckles. Her wet, fearful eyes flick to you. She lowers her fist just enough to hiss a warning.
Away! Away! Too noisy! It'll come back! It'll take me too!
Ask if the bodies you saw belong to her companions.
She shrinks into the fetal position.
It'll come back! It'll come back! It'll come back! It'll come back! And we'll all be eaten alive!
Snap your fingers. Demand that she concentrate and tell you what caused the carnage.
Your efforts draw an expression of eerie calm. She stares up at you, wide-eyed.
You'll see for yourself! They take us for food! They take us for food for their spawn! They'll take you too!
Her stillness dissolves. Trembling, she curls herself into a whimpering ball and shuts you out.
They are above my level, though, and if she's not the main obstacle, I'm in deep shit. Well, let's make things interesting, I guess. Also, we know she's probably gonna just burst from underground at some point, so that's gonna be fun, super fun. We see some kind of other cavern system too. Right, a lot of existed caverns here. There's a Zanissima the scientist there. We have a discussion opportunity. I sort of doubt it. Hello, rats.
Get out before he knows you're here.
Ask if by he the rat means Mortis.
You think I stopped to get a name? They locked him up, but he got out, and they went crazy. They all went crazy. Run. If you know what's good for you, run.
So, incoming insanity attacks, I guess. Rotten egg cluster. I would imagine if we do anything to the egg cluster, we're gonna have company. So... has to be an alternative passage somewhere else from this place. Looks like this is one of many caverns.
Sorcerer. Still wearing the collar too.
Is this where the flying Voidwoken took those poor souls from the beach?
We could probably teleport our way forward. Don't see why we shouldn't, now that I think about it. Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. We have no advantages. Actually, we might have one. They're quite a bit larger than we are, so we might be able to... They do about 200 points of damage per strike. We might be able to tighten up our formation here. Force them to... make them unable to come at our rear and create a sea of fire here. Burn, 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 burn. They're very, very vulnerable to fire damage. But there's this bot now. I can't actually do it now. It's the guys who don't have a turn that can possibly do it, maybe. Yeah, I can't reach that. There's gonna be a lot of physical damage incoming. What could we do with a single point? Not much. I might as well save the point. You have a lot of oil attacks. Well, technically might have been oil attacks at one point, certainly aren't now. They're actually using magic attacks for the most part, at least at range, and it's
Know each other?
yeah, I can't really do all that much.
Like we've dated.
This is my biggest, I suppose, advantage. However, I'm not sure how big of an advantage it is. As you can see here, they're just moving about immensely and I can't do shit.
Okay, that tickles.
There's like 2 of my guys still left, the rest are gone.
Get your damn dirty
I don't have
Where
turns
are they?
at all.
Well, we won't find them by gabbing. Where am I?
A lot of enemies here. We don't have the pyramids. Or that's the Red Prince, alternatively. Yeah, we do.
I wonder where the others might be.
I have no idea. It looks like Beast and the Red Prince are fairly secure. Right, so if we can oh shit.
Wonder where the others might be. How many of you creeps do I have to beat? I need aid.
Didn't even have a single turn and I was dead. Yeah. Yeah, this is fun, isn't it? On the positive side, I suppose. If we manage to, at one point in time, clear this place, that's a lot of experience. Probably decent amount of loot too. But yeah, he can't move his ass. He won't survive it. He's not taking that path.
Where the others might be.
This is not how this should be. Lose and Sabil have the tools that allow for easy access to the others. But he has good sneaking abilities too. What we really need to do is we need to get somewhere there, probably. Everyone needs to get somewhere there. But let's see what we can do with sneaking. Are we gonna basically just trigger the ambushes no matter what? Why am I going south anyway? Right, there's just egg clusters here. Can't go there. A lot of egg clusters. Here there's a mandatory battle. I suppose we could check if this is something we have to fight, or if sneaking can get you past it. The fact that I died before I had the chance to do anything, and this is the sturdiest one in the group, that's the worrisome part. That might be a dead end, so we would have to go north.
God, is he kidding me?
So sneaking around doesn't actually do anything. That's important to know. I would think that there has to be some way to gather up at least though, because what are the alternatives you have? You might be basically entering into the situation more or less unaware of that you can't be back out of it anymore. Okay, this is a dead end. Yeah. We go there, we die. What a treasure. I would imagine the same thing will happen here though. I don't see any reason to suspect it wouldn't. Going there doesn't really achieve much. Yeah, that's the ambush. We're gonna get ambushed just the same. If I can't get him to do something, I'll have to group up with the rest. Possessed Elementalist. There's no way to get out of here without getting into a fight. That's painfully obvious at this point. I'd have to be spotted, there's no getting around that. Suppose I have a theoretical chance that I might not be. Might as well try it once. This is the tough part. Yeah. Good fucking luck getting through that. How far are we from the rest? Nowhere near, not even remotely. You can't get past it other than through the locked doors or through the oil. Or some sort of teleportation system. Not happening. Someone else has to be able to do the first move. The biggest problem is that stealth isn't good enough. Sabine might be able to do it. She has chameleon cloak. So when the enemy pops up, we could go in there into the fight with Chameleon Cloak up and basically just move past it. But he's not going anywhere. I'm certainly not speaking to anyone here. Except I can't get out, probably.
I wonder where the others might be.
Only realistic path is south. Viscous eggs are quite a bit more serious. Yeah, I don't think I want to mangle with them. Are we missing skills? Be 5 of those. It's 4 of them, 5. I suppose they're all there. No. Not quite. Okay, south. These guys have the best chance. They can use teleport to connect with each other. You really need to separate. I can't afford one of you just getting into trouble on their own. I don't really want to do anything else now. Not until we have a full group together. And you. Progress. Minor but progress. I don't think even 2 of our guys could handle a single one of theirs. There's too many status effects they cause. Effects that basically play us out of the fight entirely. Right, where are we? I think we might want to connect with the beast. Even if we join up at the location of the fight, that'll be fine. Probably. So, there. Yeah, this is not all that far away from that location here, but it's not exactly the same. Could try to go here too. Some waste would be probably preferable. The opposition wouldn't be quite so tough. Sabine attacks first, excellent. How the hell are you too far away? I missed. Because that's what I can afford here. We're in fairly good condition. And there's a lot of oil there, so... But the oil won't do the physical damage I need to be able to do. Right. I need to be able to bring down the physical armor to 0 quickly. Wondering what's the best way to do it. Teleportation might not be a horrible thing. We could bring it closer to Losev. That really benefit us though. The physical damage we do with our own attacks is just terrible though. I don't see we have much of a choice. Right, I need to get at least 2 action points closer. I'm gonna have to teleport. If I'm gonna have to spend the action point anyway to get behind him, I might as well teleport.
I'll yield to none.
61. I could use the action points now. This will not really save us by any means, but will buy us a little bit of time. Also, he might be vulnerable to fire. That's not our strength against him. Physical attacks. Gotta get closer. Much closer. Does anyone need a heal? Not actually. Not really. Wouldn't hurt Sabine though. Sabine will be low on points. That's fine. Should be able to spend one.
Glory is mine.
Right. Now it's time for you to die. With the old bloodsucker trick. Yeah, I'm not too worried about him now. I can probably disable him to knock down his life.
Meet your maker.
What a nasty piece of work. Anthropod leg. Still. We should work on trying to get the group together again. With our full fighting power, things will be much easier, and even then, there's probably going to be a lot of serious fights here. So, about 10 of those, and we'll get a level up. He's our main physical damage dealer anyway, so yeah. Even if I can't open the door there, I would still need to clear my path there, so it doesn't really matter if we can go there exactly now or not. I might still want to clear path toward it. What's its name? Cold Crawler Voidwalken. Yeah, very troublesome. And I don't think that was the worst of it anyway. Before we should have come to a large place like that, we should have bought a few tier 3 abilities. Right, the pyramids allow us to bypass these restrictions. The doors that are blocking my path, more or less. Right, I need to head, maybe not south, but how do you get there? Yeah, we probably need to go south. I doubt there's discussions here, so let the tank go first. Okay, it's another fight. why bother giving me oil otherwise? And I'm not sure if I could get through the palisade gates here either. Weapon chamber door. How tough is it? It's very tough. I might be able to... There's probably a key here somewhere. Misery mirror, grenades... I would guess the guy there that I don't want to talk to has the key though, which means you have to make do without it. I also don't have enough thievery to lockpick this door, so... Right, 2 passageways. Leads to more treasure and probably impassable obstacles. Other is this. My hope is that I might be able to break out from the other side without causing too much fuss. So even if there's a fight in front of here, I could bring our main damage dealer into it. He doesn't want to start the fight, if there is gonna be a fight. Full crawler void woken. We need to let him do what he wants to do first. Okay, they're not doing anything yet. Not particularly happy about their presence here though. Right. There's probably no point in using specialty attacks right now. Spiel's next. Spiel's gonna do things for a while, I think. Spiel can make a chicken out of him. Are they doing something? Are we on a timer here? We'll have another turn immediately after this one. We can bring down his physical defenses, do more damage, turn him to a chicken and all that. Right, I can't do any other reasonable status effects. Leaving him, well, maybe ruptured tendons. I mean, he's going to go down fairly quickly at this point. If he moves at all, he's pretty much dead. I want to see how well this works. Yeah, this is fine. If he moves, he dies. And if he doesn't move, he dies anyway. So, point being, he's gonna die. Right, the eggs seem to be doing something still. They don't have any magical defenses though. I can't stop my... it can't stop the fight as long as the eggs are here. Fair enough. Here we go. Viscous boiling. Okay, I was expecting something actually dangerous. Probably going to slip. Yeah, frozen! It's cursed ice. Shit. Yeah. Well, who wants to burn? They're not getting anywhere, and it's cursed fire, so they'll burn fairly quickly. Fine. Someone needs to protect her ass. Volatile Voidling. That'll explode when we kill it. You. I wouldn't want to be close to it when we do it, so... or maybe? Didn't do any magical damage to it. Destroys magic armor, then try sleeping. Yeah. Destroys magic armor is not does damage to magic armor. Right. My mistake. I think we're gonna go with Medusa head. really no point in trying to do much for these guys. They're gonna burn to death no matter what. Yeah, let's do it. There's one more left. Isn't there anything all that useful I can do? Get rid of the ice, I guess. And it's dead. Ah, nasty little place. I'll load up from here and head toward the weapons room. I'll end the recording there. This is a large area with plenty of things to do. There's no way we can wrap this up anytime soon. Still, at least we have full party together. We are far away from our actual level up. My main character has, I think, about 5,000 more experience than the rest for some reason. Dwarven sword. How the hell do you target that? Right, not bad. Wonder if there's any benefit in totally clearing the place. Eggs and all. Amulet of Frost, Armor of Frost Scroll. This would be the first place where really the magic focus would be fantastic. Just they have a lot more armor, but even I don't know. They have massively more shield, but at the same time they're massively more weaker against fire, and with fire comes warm and burning, which makes you even more weak toward fire. So I don't know. I still think physical attacks is probably the main strength here. Not a long fight. Fire weakness is probably there, so if you are totally
I've spotted something.
focused on magical damage, you still have a way to sort of try to reasonably fight them. This is a hole. I would imagine there are insect holes. I can't imagine what else they could be, so that's a bit of a problem. There's not much interesting there. The hole goes there. Probably. No?
I've spotted something.
Right. Where are we? Nowhere near where I thought we would be. Okay. I see. Okay, let's try this again. So what about this one? Right, it's an escape path. No, it's not. It goes behind the areas there.
Lucky find.
Okay. Nothing else. We could. This is probably enough for you to teleport inside. Right. Where's my shield? Misery's Mirror. 148 physical armor, 5% blocking chance, 86 magic armor, strength, retribution, dodging, reflect 20% of melee damage as physical damage. Empty slot. Sturdy dwarven shield bears the scratches and dents of many past battles. That's fantastic shield. The other has leadership though, which means it's better on him. And you could use a better shield too. However, the physical armor determines the damage the shield does, so it's pretty important for Beast. Damage of 68 to 75. 113 to 126. Yeah, so it doubles more or less the damage. That's a pretty big thing. Also adds a thing like called blocking chance. Adds a slot to it. There's no way of seeing which one of these are actually equipped by someone. However, there are no shields, so this shield is the only one. Mass cleanse wounds. Well, these are all terrible against these opponents. Those mass cleanse wounds is the only one that makes sense in this case. Heal yourself and your allies around you. Create a water battle beneath every target. Remove necrofire, burning, disease, decaying, poison, bleeding, suffocating, and acid. Mainly full group, full heal, and that's about it. Well, the alternatives are 5% resistance against something that's totally irrelevant, so yeah. Should I use the remaining shield? It's slightly better, but well, leadership actually is not horrible. It's just... take it. Mainly, the heal gets first level leadership bonuses. Others get the level 2 leadership bonuses. Right. Either way, not bad. We're back in business. And hopefully after I talk with the rat and especially that guy, we might have a better idea how to deal with the menace here. Or get extra tools to deal with them.
The rat gives you a malevolent stare.
I'll gnaw your bloody bones. I'll kill you stone dead.
Tell the rat to back off, you've done it no harm.
I'll do you harm. I'll do you harm. I was on the Peacemaker and I'll do you harm at the elbow. I'll do you harm.
Perhaps if I modify the essential substrate with the...
Cautiously asked the rat what it saw in the Peacemaker's hold.
Saw nothing, but smelled everything. Smelled life, smelled death, smelled it seeping out of the barrels. Death sailing into the rocks.
The rat crouches low and gives you an evil look.
Tell it you'll be moving on just as soon as you find a way out of here.
Huh. Ain't no way out but an hole in the ground, an hole in the ground.
Ask if it has a specific hole in the ground in mind.
Ha! Dig your hole wherever you like, dig your hole wherever you like. The void is coming and all is nothing. Dig your hole wherever you like, that's the key.
The rat crouches low and gives you an evil look.
Yeah. Hole in the ground was the key. Anything on the other side here? Maybe? Oh, for God's sake, just move the damn thing. Weapon chamber key, yeah, there it is.
Nice.
Well, it was guaranteed to be somewhere. Look like there's nothing particularly interesting here. Also, there are no surviving eggs here. Water on the other, poison on the other. Right. Mr. Zanizima the scientist. Key to everything. What is he? Dwarven inventor, a mage basically of some sort. No physical armor.
This in last month's avant-garde alchemist.
Pyrokinetic geomancer. That'll explain why she's not doing all that badly here.